Hey ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and it looks like it's all over for Kamala Harris, and I'm not kidding. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. And if you're not watching us on YouTube, guys, check that address in the lower right-hand corner. It's youtube.com/@explainamerica. If you go there and you like our page, absolutely free, you hit subscribe, absolutely free. It really helps us to keep bringing conservative news to the people during this crucial election season. Guys, there are few people in the world and in this country as smart about politics, as wise about presidential elections than Newt Gingrich. He's almost always correct. Almost. And he watched the interview with Kamala Harris yesterday, same as I did. He got the same impression that I got. You built it up. You built it up like a Tyson fight in the 80s, right? This is the interview, the first interview, which, by the way, it's only a big deal because she never does interviews. Trump does them all the time. They don't have to build them up. He does them all the time. Kamala Harris, however, she's playing hide and seek with the media, with reporters. She probably thinks she's good till the end of the election. Don't have to talk anymore, right? Let the media do it for me. And to her credit, they've been her biggest cheerleaders, so I understand why she would deploy and employ that strategy. In fact, Newt Gingrich believes she should have kept using that strategy because her interview was such a disaster that it probably cost her the election. You could run clips of snippets of that interview for all time. Trump could keep running clips of that as campaign ads, and he'll be the president of the United States. That's how bad the interview was. And don't get gaslit by the media telling you it was some tour de force great interview. It wasn't. It was abysmal. It was shameful that a presidential candidate couldn't answer simple questions, that a vice presidential candidate couldn't answer simple questions, dancing around the issues, refusing to give straight, direct answers to the American people that they deserve. I want you to watch Mr. Gingrich's analysis on this and let me know what you think in the comments.
Joining me now, former House Speaker, former Georgia Congressman, and Fox News contributor, Newt Gingrich. He's also the author of March to the Majority. Newt, good morning. Your initial reaction to what you saw last night?
Well, I thought President Trump was being very unfair in that comment. In fact, I think he should invite Kamala Harris to have Governor Walz with her at the presidential debate as sort of a comfort blanket. That way Walz could be allowed to stand next to her. He couldn't say anything, but she'd feel so much more comfortable having him there. My real reaction was first that she told us how really, truly liberal she is. The Walz basically told us he's a total liar. He could not even admit to Dana Bash that he had lied about serving in combat. If you watch that segment, he dives off into a total bunch of baloney, and he cannot say, yes, what I said was wrong. And I think that's typical of what Walz is like as a person. In the case of Harris, the big message out of last night is she claims that she was really aggressive as the Attorney General of California, taking on the various international gangs. Well, how come there's a Venezuelan gang terrorizing Aurora, Colorado? How come under her watch, as the czar for the border, we now have 8 or 9 million illegal immigrants? We have gangs from El Salvador, gangs from Mexico, gangs from Venezuela. It doesn't ring true. And I think in that sense, last night showed us the Kamala Harris who's going to lose the election.
Well, and to your point about the answer from Tim Walz, and you're correct when asked about the controversy about him, quote, saying that he had served in war. He said, well,